She was just a humble soldier, an ordinary woman in a sea of uniforms. But in the eyes of Admiral Peterson, she was a thorn in his side. One day, during a base inspection, he cornered her. "You?" he sneered, his voice dripping with disdain. "This uniform doesn't suit you. Take it off. You're dismissed." A collective gasp rippled through the assembled soldiers. But she didn't flinch. A slow, knowing smirk spread across her face. "Admiral," she said, her voice clear and steady, "I think you've just made the biggest mistake of your career." Peterson just laughed, a harsh, grating sound. "Get out of my sight," he barked, turning his back on her. He had no idea who he had just insulted. Her name was Alara, and she wasn't just any soldier. She was an undercover operative from the highest echelons of military intelligence, sent to investigate whispers of corruption that all pointed to one man, Admiral Peterson. His public dismissal was the final piece of evidence she needed. It was brazen, arrogant, and a clear abuse of power. That evening, Alara didn't pack her bags. Instead, she made a call. "It's done," she said into a secure line. He took the bait. On the other end of the line, the Secretary of Defense listened intently. The plan was in motion. The next morning, as Admiral Peterson sat in his opulent office, basking in the glow of his own authority, his door burst open. It wasn't his usual aide. It was a squad of military police, stern-faced and resolute, and leading them, dressed not in a simple soldier's uniform but in the crisp, decorated attire of a high-ranking intelligence commander, was Alara. Peterson's jaw dropped. The color drained from his face as he stared at the woman he had so casually humiliated just yesterday. The smirk was back on her face, but this time it held the weight of justice. "Admiral Peterson," Alara announced, her voice echoing in the stunned silence of the office. "You are under arrest for treason, embezzlement, and abuse of power." The military police moved in, securing the now trembling Admiral. His blustering and protests were useless. The evidence was irrefutable, compiled meticulously by Alara during her months undercover. She had documented every illegal deal, every secret meeting, every stolen dollar. His little empire, built on deceit and intimidation, was crumbling around him. He looked at Alara, a mixture of disbelief and fury in his eyes. Who are you? Stammered. Alara leaned in close, her voice a low, chilling whisper. "I'm the soldier you threw away, the one you thought was nothing." She straightened up, her gaze sweeping over the office, filled with incriminating files she'd already flagged. "Let this be a lesson. A uniform doesn't define a soldier's worth. It's the integrity they carry within it." As the disgraced Admiral was led away in handcuffs, the base buzzed with the news. The humble soldier he had tried to crush had been his downfall. Her name, once unknown, was now a legend whispered with respect and awe. The fallout was immediate and the investigation Alara spearheaded uncovered a network of corruption that reached into the highest levels of military contracting. Peterson wasn't just a rogue officer. He was the kingpin of a vast criminal enterprise. His conviction sent shockwaves through the establishment, leading to a series of arrests and a complete overhaul of procurement protocols. Alara, now publicly revealed as Commander Thorne, became the face of this new era of accountability. She wasn't just a spy. She was a reformer. Her story became an inspiration. It was a powerful reminder that courage and principle are not determined by rank. She received the highest military honors, not just for her bravery in the field, but for her unwavering commitment to justice. She addressed new recruits, her voice filled with quiet strength. "Never underestimate anyone," she would tell them. "And never, ever compromise your honor. The uniform is a symbol of public trust. It is our duty to be worthy of it every single day." Years later, the legend of the soldier who took down a corrupt admiral lived on. It served as a warning to those who might abuse their power and an inspiration to those who felt powerless. Alara, or Commander Thorne, continued her work, rooting out corruption and ensuring that the armed forces remained a bastion of integrity. Her smirk, once a private signal of a plan in motion, became a public symbol of quiet confidence and the inevitable triumph of right over wrong. She proved that one person, no matter their perceived station, can indeed change the world. And it all started with a foolish Admiral telling her to take off her uniform. Thank you for watching this incredible story of courage and justice. What did you think of Alara's brilliant move? Let us know in the comments below. And for more stories that inspire and captivate, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next one.